AI is taking over the gaming industry faster than you may realize. And apparently, it's not as bad as it seems. I know AI fatigue is very real at this point, but hear me out. Let's have a look at what I found at CES this year and why you might actually benefit from it. First, let's see what AMD has been cooking for us in the upcoming Crimson Desert game.
Okay, so here we have a game called Crimson Desert. This is probably one of the most anticipated games coming in 2026. Not out yet. It's this huge engine. They just announced the size of this is twice the size of Skyrim.
Huge.
And even though it's that scale, you can see really far. Anywhere you see, you can go. So you can physically go to that mountaintop. And from an AI perspective, they work closely with us in this engine to use something called the FSR and our next generation Redstone. So it does a few things. First of all, it does AI-based upscaling. So it can render it lower than 4K and then make it look like it's 4K.
This right here is a key moment. Forget about frame generation. AI upscaling is the future. Just think about it. You no longer need a premium level hardware to play in 4K. AI will do that for you. And in today's turbulent hardware market, this might actually be the answer.
Secondly, we use AI to do frame interpolation, so we can do frame generation between frames, make it more smooth.
Frame generation alone isn't new to most of us. It's interesting how it's now being combined with AI upscaling and ray tracing.
And then thirdly, we have next-gen ray approximation. So we'll do some ray tracing, and then not all ray tracing, because if you used full ray tracing, it would slow down your crawl, and then use AI to approximate and how that ray tracing would look in the whole scene. And real time, the wind will change in the course of the game. You'll see the flowers move more. And
I want you to pay closer attention to the grass and flowers and how crisp they look.
Beautiful magic effects.
Not only is each flower incredibly detailed, but you can also interact with it. Look at how magic affects it. Each leaf, each tree branch reacts to the wind. When was the last time you saw this level of detail in a video game? My next question was this: why would any gamer today even care about AI? And this answer made me think.
Gamers want clarity and responsiveness and resolution, and they get all that with these AI enhancements. The other reason a gamer would care about AI is the same reason anybody else does. It brings you new features, a new quality of life. One of the use cases, we're seeing apps come out where AI will run the parts of the game you don't want to do, maybe farm and do boring stuff, and so you can spend your time doing the fun stuff.
And he's right, AI will improve quality of your digital life. 4K upscaling on a mediocre setup is worth the shot already. And if it can improve your gaming by helping you farm whatever resources you need just to play, that would be a cherry on top. I would absolutely go for that. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Is this the form of AI you would use in your gaming? This next find could make serious waves in the portable gaming segment, as it can reduce the device battery usage by up to 50%.
It's running in the background of our Windows PC here. And the idea is it's going to try to optimize the power consumption of CPUs and GPUs by looking at how the applications use the hardware, such as like the CPU usage, GPU usage, the clock frequencies, and then balance the load across the cores, choose the right types of cores to run on.
So, and it kind of stays around 180, 180-ish, right?
Yep.
Motion is still fluid, picture is still there. I don't see any effect on graphics. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off the software in the background, and we'll show you how much of a difference it makes when it comes to the power consumption. And that's all you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off here. If we go back into the game.
If you look at the power meter, it's immediately doubled the consumption.
And the
picture
gameplay
quality is still the same. I might see a bit of improvement on the picture quality here. It's really unnoticeable. And I really think this technology is for people who are playing on the move.
And the cool part? It's entirely software-based, meaning you'll be able to install it pretty much anywhere. My next interesting find is a localized hardware-level AI. These models work independently from your computer. This MSI display can now recognize enemies and output a health bar at the bottom of the screen for your convenience.
Technology called the AI gauge. It's able to see the health bar and duplicate it here. So let's say you're fighting an enemy, you get hit, it'll lower it here. You're about to die, it might be red here, just flashing. This is one of the more popular ones that we only suggest for offline single player games. AI tracker, so.
Or take this HKC 5K AI monitor, which has a built-in scope UI.
With the AI chip, it automatically detects what's happening in the game and then show you.
That one definitely raises some ethical questions and could be considered cheating. But that's a story for another time. For now, let me know in the comments if this is something you would use. And just think about what if AI could upscale any video input to 4K directly on the monitor itself. And yes, this is still a work in progress, but the concept is already alive. That same HKC display I showed earlier can recognize what you are doing and adjust the image quality on the fly.
An adjustment automatically of the use scenario. So usually if you want to go for a gaming scenario to theater scenario, you have to go with the OSD, which is the menu.
Correct.
Instead of the monitor. Now with this function, it automatically detects what you're doing.
Something my MSI center currently does at the software level while running in the background and eating up system resources. Why don't we let the display decide how to output the content? Then how about this?
Here we have a demo of I mean, this isn't so much AI as it is FPGA, which are typically used for AI, but this is just using these great processors to configure so it's not emulating, but actually working exactly like these consoles did when they were designed. So that's all from a gamer perspective, what we're doing here at the show. It's very cool,
This is the next level of emulation. FPGA isn't pretending to be hardware. It is the hardware. And if you're new to retro gaming and want to understand the difference between FPGA and traditional emulation, check the link I left for you in the comments. We can talk about it more some other time, so let me know in the comments if you would like to, or if you would want to know more about any of the technologies I've just outlined. I also just covered my very peculiar incident with Razer at CES. Why not check it out next? Make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons because I have plenty of interesting content from CES 2026. During this CES, I managed to get kicked out from Razer's stand for asking warranty and Razer Synapse questions.
I'd rather do this not mic'd up.
I've seen some interesting solutions for water cooling, which are not available for consumer market maybe yet, maybe never. I'll have a separate video highlighting all the interesting PC cases that I've seen at CES, as well as give you an idea of what is the main theme around PC cases in 2026. We'll cover Gigabyte, Thermaltake, MSI, GameSir, several display manufacturers, and a lot more. So make sure you support this channel. It costs me a lot, and it's all paid from my own pocket. Stay tuned, and I'll see you shortly. We also just covered Hyde's case evolution and their $1 million question for you. Check it out next over here. And on this note, I will see you in the next one. Godspeed.